So today we're gonna go over Ameritas. I don't expect this to be a long training just because Ameritas, the products we use is just really the dental and vision. And with the dental, there's usually only three options, and with the vision, it's two. So I'll just do a quick mock, show you where you have to log in and where you would go to start a quote. So you should see on your screen here, I'm on the um, beginning homepage of Ameritas.com. To log in, you would go to industry professional accounts. You would click the producer portal, sign in for dental, vision, and hearing. Once you click that, you'll get this page here. Then you just click the sign in with your email, and that'll take you to another page where you put your email address and password to log in. Once you log in, I have it set here on the right here just to show quote individual because I don't really do group, but you can change these settings here where it shows individual policies and it has kind of like like an icon with three lines here. You click on it, you can set it up so it does group only if you just do group, if you just do individual, or just show both group and individual. Mine is set up for individual. Once I click quote individual, it takes me here, which then, you can copy your link or just hit open. I just click open. That's going to open up a new web page. It's going to have your ID number here. So then you can then go ahead and start quoting. The client, you need to have their zip code. What I realize is depending on, the zip code and the state, I know price point changes with the dental plans. So here I'm just going to use Florida as the example. And once you click get started, it's going to ask if you do you need dental? You're going to say yes. And for this example, I'm going to say yes to vision as well. And we're just going to do one person. Hit next. Then with dental is going to show you three plans here. The lowest plan is the Prime Star Lite. Then you have Prime Star Boost and Prime Star Complete. So normally when I ask a client they need dental, usually I'll ask a question like, when was the last time you went to the dentist? Have you been keeping up with your checkups? And normally, they'll either say yes or no. And I normally ask if you kept up with your checkups, do you see yourself needing any major work done, or you just need like the basic stuff? If they say, I just need the basic stuff like my yearly exam and the cleanings, then obviously I go with the lowest plan here. I let them know this is just for, the best bang for your buck in the sense that if you're only going to use this just for your two exams per year, two cleanings a year, this plan would be best for you. It's covered at 100%. Um, I'll explain like what's considered basic. Normally, I'll tell the client when it comes to dental insurance, there's usually three levels. Level one is just preventative. That's your cleanings, your two exams. Basic is just stuff like your X-rays, space maintainers if need be, fillings, basic stuff. Majors are your extractions, root canals, crowns, dentures, bridges. I explained with this plan with the low level, that number one, the first year in, your maximum benefits is only $750 for the year. So anything that costs more than 750, the insurance is not going to pay anything above that. Once you get past year one, it'll increase to 150, 1,500 benefits that would be covered on this plan. I explained in year one for basic, it'll cover 50%. So it's kind of like a co-insurance, meaning whatever the bill is going to cover 50% of that. And then once you're 1 year in, it's going to cover 80%. So then you would be responsible for 20. And for the major services, it's going to be 10% first year, and then after first year is 20%. Again, this plan is not great for someone that's going to need like crowns, fillings, more of the major stuff. This plan is more suited for those that are in a, on a budget, and for those that are just looking for the basic cleanings. This is the perfect plan for them. If they want something more advanced that has more coverage, I explain how Prime Star and how Prime Star Complete works, depending on what they need. Again, I mean, I do sell a couple of these at these levels, but normally if I know if someone needs major work done, I tend to shift towards the all-state plan, just to give them that kind of like combo deal, that packaging, and also, so I say, well, we get multi policies on the other one, at least we can save you 15% on the dental, so it just depends on the client's needs. But again, usually if I hear a client says they just need basic stuff, I go Ameritas. If they need more stuff, then I go to Allstate. Unless they're not interested in a bundle, then I'll keep it with Ameritas. All right, so for this example, we're just going to pick the first one, select. And then with the vision plan, there's two. Me personally, I just go I just go with the second one because I just think you get more bang for your buck with the second one. So I don't really mention the first one. Because even with what I mean by that, with the first one, it may be cheaper, but it's just like your eye exam. You're gonna always have to pay that annual $25 deductible, and you can only get eyeglass lenses or contacts or frames for like every 2 years. So it's every 24 months. So, and it's